Hey guys, and welcome to game number 10 of my 100-game Revenge of the Mack series against the AI-powered Scrabble bot BestBot. We've been off to a great start this series, currently sitting at 7-2 after another intense win on Monday, so definitely check out game 9 if you haven't already. But let's see for today. BestBot's going to be first. My opening rack is OK, DIJLSTY, so if I were first, I'd probably be starting off with Jilts. So we'll see what BestBot does. Like I mentioned on Monday's video, guys, if you haven't already, be sure to check out my Instagram, as I am currently on a huge hiking trip out west with my good friend and fellow Scrabble YouTuber, Josh Sokol. We're probably somewhere in Montana at this point, so check out my Instagram at MackMeller589 for updates and a bunch of cool hiking pictures if you haven't already. Hopefully we're out there having a great time as this pre-scheduled video is uploaded and you guys are watching it. BestBot does exchange 6, so I will get to play first on this board, and I still think Jilts is correct. It's just too many points to justify playing anything else. I don't really love burning the S and putting the S on the center star, but it's 40 points. Like, what else am I going to do? I generally tell people it's not worth it to put the S on the center star with a 5-letter opening play unless one of two things are true. The first tile that you place on the double letter score is either an 8 or a 10-point tile, or you have two S's. In this case, of course, it's an 8-point tile, so that's worth it. It's simply too many points to justify playing Jilt and sacrificing 18, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And draw terribly. Pulling, was that E-I-I-U? E-I-I-O-U. Wow, out of the bag. Not what I wanted at all. Qlix for 36. Comes down quickly. Okay. So, let's see what we're going to do with this. Joyed, keeping the absolutely horrible I-I-U. Yuck. I mean, it's 32 points. It's still better than exchanging. Like, I'm often going to have to exchange with I-I-U, but there are enough draws that will bail me out. Idiocy for 14? I think at that point I would just take Joyed, guys. Like, EU is better than IIU, but it's not like it's great, and I'm giving up 18. Oh, man. IIU is just so bad. Anything here? No. I mean, nothing reasonable. Yeah, I think it's either Idiocy, Joyed, Diacy is worse. Yeah, keep an IU. So it's either Idiocy, Joyed, or Exchange. And I just don't think, like, IIU is probably 18 points negative, but EU is bad also. So I don't think it's worth it to play Idiocy. And I still don't think I should exchange if I can score 32. Because if I exchange, I mean, I'm keeping ED. It's nothing, it's good. It's nothing great. Yeah, I absolutely hate making these kind of plays, but I think it's the right thing to do. Yeah, I mean, that's actually not a terrible draw. Like, this, I mean, this is how bad IIU is. Like, EORT is an outstanding draw, generally, and my rack is still horrible. That's how bad IIU is. But, like, this will be salvageable. I'll be able to play, like, Audi or something and play through this, most likely. Yam, okay. Yeah, this is another... Actually, this is another risk of keeping IIU. So the bot plays here, and now it opens this huge spot, and I have, like, no good way to deal with it. Shoot. Yeah, I mean, without an... I mean, I have an E, but, like, what am I going to do here? Yeah, there's just nothing. So, is this insane? Probably. Do this. Nah, there's still 6 I's and a C. I mean, is this just ridiculous, this play? I don't know, maybe not. It looks ridiculous. I'm not winning here, though. I mean, I'm only up 6. That's basically nothing. I kind of want to do that. I mean, I have nothing else that goes here. It's probably a lot better than the next thing on equity. Like, what else am I going to do? This? It's so bad. I think I'm doing it. I mean, it could backfire, but I like taking out that huge scoring spot on top, and at least I'm scoring well and cleaning out my rack. Dang. Not the draw I wanted. Now, hopefully I don't get destroyed on the right. But we'll see. Still played by these 5... These are like my least favorite racks. 5 vowels and all 1-pointers. Like, there's just nothing. I mean, I have, like, no plays. All right, wow, that's really lucky. Okay, river for 27. I will take that any day after making that kind of opening. That could have been So much worse in any number of ways. Unai? For 14? I mean, it's not great, obviously, but, like, what else? It's better than trading. Oculi for 7? Ugh. I mean, maybe. Inocula just blowing everything up? Unai is a bit more. I mean, I do block the S, which isn't a bad thing to do, I guess. Yeah, maybe I do play Oculi. AEN is a bit better than EOL. It's not quite 7 points better. Blocking that S is nice, though. Just because so many bingos play there easily. Now, at least if the bot bingos, it probably has to play next to the ER of River or the Eye of Oculi, which is going to score less and give me a lot more counterplay, especially with my nice leave of AEN. So I kind of prefer Oculi, honestly, the more I think about this, to Unai. I'd obviously love to score more than 7 points, don't get me wrong. It's just very hard to do. Nothing overlaps met here. Yeah, I mean, Unai is probably like legit my highest scoring play in this position. I think I still prefer Oculi. It's close. It's very close. But I'm going to play this. We'll see what happens. I mean, Inocula is also playable to just go for turnover, but I think AEN has enough increased bingo chances that it's better to play this. What? FGQW? What kind of draw is that? Yuck. This is one of those rare cases where I wish I was playing Collins, because WAQF is a word. That plays pretty nicely next to River. That was a horrible draw. Well, I guess I didn't block that S either. Goodness. Orderless is a disconnected 9 by BestBot. And yeah, things really took a turn for the worse there. Wow. Welp? I don't think it's worth it to exchange. I mean, maybe like few here? What am I even trying to hit with this Q, though? This is so bad. Probably Fawn is... Nah, I don't want it. It just gives back such easy plays next to this F. That's not a good idea. I guess few. Still 2 U's left. I mean, it's too many points to justify exchanging, I think. Am I better off playing Fond? I just think it gives back such easy plays. At least I have the A, so I have some potential to draw like Cade or Kadi or something. I think this is better. I don't like it one bit. It's not a good draw. Yeah, I mean, I might just have to exchange at some point. Like, on the other end, if I can still keep scoring 30, it's probably worth it to play through. But at some point, if I just have... Depriver, very nice, okay. I was wondering about extensions there. Like, Nod is still worth it over exchanging. I mean, it's 24. Got 5 shots to hit a U, or at least an I or something that might help me bail out. I think I play Nod here. Like, at least I want to play a lot of tiles to maximize my chances at hitting a U. Not seeing anything I like better. So, let's try it. Just not getting what I need. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to exchange now on my next turn. I mean... Yeah, like, I have nowhere at all to play the Q. I can't really score, and I have to bingo sooner or later. I'm down 60 in a turn. Trading 1 might not even be insane here. Hit Dane Guild. There's 7 A's. Deleting. D-E-L-E-I-N-G. There's a lot of I's. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So it's got both the M and the K, probably. And there's a P also. Is it taking it? Wow. Does it have all of MPK? If so, that's just ridiculous. If not, it's taking a bit of a risk. But I don't have anything to punish that. So, alright, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna trade here. I mean... Is trading 1 crazy? I mean, there's 7 A's and 4 I's. That's 11 out. That's like a quarter of the pool. Oh, I don't think hits. That's unfortunate. A T, I don't think hits either. Gentle is not going to fit. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, trade 1 is probably a little bit too cute here. As tempting as it is. I mean, I guess the question is if I trade like QG, yeah, I'd probably just trade like QGEL or something, or QGELD maybe with that D open. Is EN more likely to bingo than Legend? I mean, because I do hit, like I said, probably that roughly 25%. Yeah, 25% is just not good enough. I feel like... Do I keep the D? That's the question, or get rid of it to try to hit the D on top? I feel like END just bingos more in general. I don't know. Pool is pretty balanced. Yeah, with all those A's, I think I keep END. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Well, nice to see the blank. Not so nice to see H and Z be the other tiles. Very few good options here. Okay, so the bot had the M. I mean, I would be... wow, I wonder what it had. Did it really do that at this score without the K? We'll see. What do I do here? Down over 100. I don't know what to do here, guys. I feel like, I mean, the Z doesn't necessarily have to go, but some of these constants have to go. It's just, unfortunately, a HEND, H-E-N-N-E-D, is not a word. At least I don't think it is. I'm not playing it. Zendo? I mean, Res is just, that leave is horrible. I think Zendo has kind of force. I hate this play. Blocking a line, only scoring 24. What else, though? Yeah, that's all I got. Oh, come on. That is not at all what I needed. No vowels. Sheesh. Brutal. All right. Tetching. That's not a word. Tetched is good, but that's just an adjective. The? I guess? I mean, like, what else? Etch? No, I have to take the points here. I'm down too much. I think I have to play the. I hate it, but please give me a vowel, or 2, ideally. Oh, come on, man. I just cannot buy a vowel. Man. I wish this was Wheel of Fortune. I could just buy a vowel, but it's not. Oh, well. Yeah, now I just got a whole load of nothing, too. That H was like a nice constant for me because it went well with my other constants. Now I just have no synergy. I probably am going to have to exchange again. It's like there's more vowels than consonants in the pool, but I just can't get one. Yeah, of course. The bot just rubbing it in here. It's got all the vowels, playing 3 of them. I would say I trade. I mean, I can't afford to play like Pent and block that line. I got to keep that E open. Maybe even keep the P since it hits there nicely. I think we keep PT blank, actually. I think is right. I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, I guess D hits. No, I think NT blank. The P, I need to bingo immediately and then probably bingo again. Nah, NT blank. If I don't draw any vowels here, I'm storming out of the room. Okay. I'm not storming out of the room. I think we're yet to see Mack storming out of the room on any of my videos, but I've come kind of close. Anti-fog with a blank G. Echoes back to game number 3, I believe it was, of my finals match from the 2024 Nationals. Maybe that was game 4. It's a while ago. I can't even remember at this point. Yeah, actually, I think it was game 4. So, yeah, that would be big to get down on the right. Don't know if I have anything else that plays. Fontina actually does, but it's worse. All right, Fontina's now, although fixation through the eye with a blank X, probably better. I'm going to need another bingo. Yeah, and fixation keeps the board more open. Like, even though I'm scoring 80, I'm down. I'm definitely going to need to bingo again. So it's in my best interest to keep the board more open. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Well, that was a good draw, if I dare say so myself. So, I have bingos. I might need to not bingo, though, to have any chance here. So, all right, article. Wait, yeah, I have articles. Recitals doesn't fit. Sterical fits. For 72. I mean, I don't think do I ever win with this? Maybe with, like, if I draw the H or something. If I draw, like, EH, maybe I win here. No, I think I still lose. Problem is, I mean, does this help me win, really? Maybe. All right, I have 7 minutes. So we're going to take our time here, guys. Clatters is not going to help. I don't have anything to the A. Treacle's clearest doesn't fit. Okay. So let's start with the more obvious play, the bingo. So Sterical, 72 points. I'm down 11. I'm drawing 2. I mean, I have to assume I'm going to draw, like, the best possible thing here. So if I draw, like, EH, I'm threatening F for 26 and her for 24. Do I outrun Glib? That's probably the bot's best play. Glib, I'm down 11. Glib is 23. So I'm down 34. Yeah, that wins, actually. Although then it might have a play through this A that's better, but I still have she. I think I win with an EH draw, but not with an EU draw, or HU draw, I think. Yeah, because if I draw EH, I don't think there's anything good through that A it's going to have. I mean, yeah, no. I mean, Blag just loses. So I think I have to draw EH, most likely, to win. I mean, if it has the H, it's going to have a big play. Maybe if I draw, like, 2 vowels, I could also cause it some problems. Like, what if I draw... I mean, if it has, like, PUGH, it wins. If I draw, like, EU, then what happens? Then it might have some problems. Because it's not going to have a good play. I guess then it plays, like what? Glib again? File? Probably File, PHIAL. It probably holds on barely, yeah, because I just can't score enough with EU. So I'm still down 11. Yeah, that 11-point deficit hurts. So it gets 20. It's up 31. I need 17 with EU. That's not happening. No. Okay. So I think it's a 1 in 36, guys. I think I got to draw EH. It's not very promising. So, alternatively, what if I play off a tile? Most likely 1. So if I play off a C, I mean, that's the only... My Bengals will score more with a C, but, like, it just makes sense to play the C now. It scores the most. If I draw the P, that could be interesting, because I threaten Palestra. That might be better. So I have... Yeah, I think if I draw the P, I might be winning here a bit. Although the question is if it overlaps. See, this is the problem. I can just play, like, a hub. And then do I beat that with, like, Petrels? Maybe not. This is going to require some math. I think I lose, though. See, like, this is the problem, guys, if I fish. Like, it almost always plays there. So, all right, let's do the math. K is 14, puts me at 296. Hub is a lot. 32, it puts it at 397. I don't think I'm making enough up here. 397 to 296. Petrels is 75. No, 77. Puts me at 373. And then I get 14. 16. 389 to 397. I lose by 8. That doesn't work. Even if the B is in the bag and it plays hug, I think I lose by 4. So that end's not going to cut it. And I just don't think, if I draw the H, does that help me? It's still going to have, pub then. Yeah, I think not bingoing here is it's just not going to work. The Palestra idea is cool. Can I, impede its plays here? But then the problem is if I impede its plays, I also impede my bingos. The more and more I think about this, I think I gotta just play Hysterical and hope for the 1 in 36. Because, what if I play 2? Does that give me... I think, again, then, so maybe there's some ways I can play 2 here and then draw bingos in 2 spots and then block its big plays. Maybe there's something there? I guess that's the last thing. I have 3 minutes, so I'll consider it. How about, Ack? Setting up something big with Pack. This could be interesting, actually. Okay, let's look at this. So, yeah, if I draw, a big play on the left, so if I draw, how about PI for, reptiles? And resplit. That could be annoying. So if I draw PI, then it plays, what? Hub is probably not enough, right? So we'd have BEGGHLU, and then I block hub for a lot. Now it has to play hub and back. I have perlite. So let's see, 15, 297, hub there, 12, 24, 15, 24, 387 to 297. Perlites is 77, 374. And I get 12, 386. I lose by 1. You gotta be kidding me. Dang it. Oh, that's ridiculous. I lose by 1. Assuming I did the math right, which I think I did. Dang it. Okay. Actually, I think I maybe lose by 3, but I definitely lose. All right. Well, if that doesn't work, then I don't think any draws, because if it has PUGH, it just wins. Reglets. I don't have another threat. Yeah, I'm running out of time, guys. I don't see it. I'll put it into Macondo after. I don't think there's a better play than just going for the 1 in 36. No, not going to happen. Whoa. That was instant. Okay, Helio for 29. I guess I just go out with Gap. Where's Peg more? Peg is more by 1. All right. Yeah, all right, look, I made it a game. I feel good about that. I was in really bad shape. I feel proud that I, at least made things interesting. 394, 379, only lost by 15. Very interesting game. I definitely want to Macondo the end. What an opening rack for BestBot. Good grief. 4 eyes. Yeah, trade 6, obviously. Jilts is definitely correct. What am I supposed to do here? Yeah, this is so bad, IIU, but I think it's still barely worth it. Yam, okay. Tori, I think it's fine. What? Maybe I should do this? I don't know. Would have just had River and Tori. Or actually, no, it wouldn't have, but... Yeah, I guess maybe I should just leave off the eye and hope it doesn't have an eye instead of giving it that eye to play through. That might have been a mistake. Ooh, Yamun. I didn't see that, although it keeps 4 vowels. I guess it's enough points that it's probably worth it, although barely. Likes Unai. Oculi is pretty far down, although the plays other than Yaman are all pretty close on equity here. I figured Unai is better, but like I said, I kind of like blocking that S and keeping a slightly better leave on this board. I don't mind Oculi over Unai. Yaman is probably worth it. Yeah, it's just too many points. I should have played that. Tough to see. Bit of a mistake there. Yeah, riderless and orderless. It's the choice for the bot. Yeah, few. I hate doing this, but I feel like I have to score. Nice play of Depriver. Didn't see a new G and Q is, yeah, I guess it's 7 more. But I think this is really bad to open this A. Because the thing is with the Q, I'm never using this A myself. I'm just like giving that to the bot. I think Nod is fine. Probably should have at least considered a new, but I think Nod is fine. Like, okay, this play, like, why? I mean, I know you have the M, but you have there's a K and a P unseen. I just drew 5 tiles. There's a decent chance I'm going to have one now. And you're up. Like, if you're down, I get it. But, like, why not just do this and go up 80 on a board that doesn't have any huge spots and keeping a nice lead? Like, I get what it's doing, but is it really necessary to risk that at this score? I mean, even if it's an even game, I kind of get it. If you're down, I totally get it. But, I mean, this is just such a fascinating play, guys, because it completely bucks conventional Scrabble wisdom, where it's like, if you're up, play conservatively, close the board down, don't take needless risks. This, to me, feels like a big risk with a K and a P left. And again, it's not like I just fished off one tile. I drew 5 out of the bag. There's got to be at least like a 20% chance I drew one of those. So, if I didn't already have one, I don't like this. I would have played this for sure, but okay, fair enough. Yeah, see, I think I've gotten to the point in the game now where I can't afford to do this. I think I have to get rid of this Q. I'm okay with the trade 4. Madden over Tin Man, sure. Avoiding disaster draws more, okay. Zendo, there's just nothing else. And then, yeah, I mean, these strings of consonant draws just killed me here. Thus seems fine. You can't do this. Like, this is too valuable a line. I can't use it for a 12-point play. I have to bingo there. I totally stand by exchanging. Bot plays Avions over Invoke? Really? Why? I mean, Invoke is better defensively. It's not that easy to start with NV or O. Why not Invoke? I mean, the K is a good scoring tile and all, but, like, AS is a nice leave, too, and you're keeping the S. I mean, why not Invoke? I don't think I would have bingoed after Invoke, even. I'm also baffled by the BestBot making a couple of decisions this game. Oi, and now not playing Invoke that I strongly disagree with. Yeah, I don't like this play, but okay. Fontinas is one more, but like I said, I think I need to keep things more open. I mean, as we saw, even a second bingo didn't do it. After Fontinas, I think the bot just overlaps this on the right, and I just don't have anywhere to go. I definitely like fixation here. Kanban looks like a good play. Yeah, you got to block that N. It's a scary pool. And here comes the moment of truth. Yeah, so, I mean, Clouders is obviously worse than Sterical. I think, and I will check this on Macondo, I think this play wins 1 in 36. And no more, no less. And the question becomes, am I better off not bingoing? I don't think a 1-tile fish does it. I couldn't find a good enough 2-tile fish. I'm going to run this through Macondo right now, guys, and get back to you in just a second. Alright, guys, I have created an analysis board here, and I want to go over this because this is absolutely wild what Macondo has just shown me. My play of Sterical actually never wins. Drawing EH loses by 1 in the endgame, because if I bingo with Sterical and I end up drawing BH, so BestBot's rack is this, then BestBot is going to win by 1 with Pybel through this A of fixation. And now, my best outplay is going to be she, like I mentioned before. That brings me to 372. BestBot passes and wins by 1, 383 to 382. I did not notice Pybel as an option through the A, which blocks my 2 higher scoring outplays of E and her. So Sterical actually never wins. However, there are a couple plays that give me a shot. A very slim one, but still a shot. And AK, which I consider during the game, is not one of them. This indeed never gives me the win. One play that gives me a chance is the ridiculously counterintuitive LEA for 6 points. Going for a specific draw, the E and the H, the same one I was kind of going for after Sterical. It turns out that only ties those, so I have a 1 in 36 chance of tying after LEA for 6. Now, this looks so strange because it only scores 6 points, but the idea is I really hamper the bot's ability to score in that spot if I do hit my draw. And I'm going to be threatening Teachers through the E of Orderless, as well as Cherryist through the I of Fixation. After this play, BestBot's best response would be Pub for just 16, after which I bingo out with Teachers for 81, get 12 extra points, and tie the game at 381 apiece. Any draw besides HE loses after LEA, but hey, A 1 in 36 chance of a tie is better than nothing. But that's not all. There is a single play, guys, in this position, just one play that gives me a chance to actually win the game. And it's pretty insane. The one play that gives me a chance to win is Q-Lexes for 26 points. The idea being I score well enough to put myself close to win with a bingo draw. But now you're thinking, all right, I'm getting rid of my 2 best tiles. What on earth am I hoping to draw? And the shocking answer is I need to draw the I and the U, of all things, out of the bag. Another 1 in 36 chance, but that will be enough for me to win the game. You see, if I draw the I and the U, I have Reticula, Reticula, through the E of orderless, as well as Uralitic, Uralitic, through the I of fixation. And BestBot will be unable to block both and unable to outrun me. If I indeed hit my IU draw, then BestBot's best option is to just play HEP, blocking Uralitic and scoring as many as it can. I go out with Reticula for 75. I'm still losing by 14, but I get 16 from the unplayed BGGL, and I end up winning by 2, 399 to 397. Like I said, it's no better for BestBot to try to block Reticula with something like Peg, because then I bingo out with Uralitic and win by even more, 404 to 378. So again, guys, just an absolutely wild pre-endgame here. And technically, yes, I made a mistake. Sterical was wrong because it never wins. I had a play that gave me a 1 in 36 chance to tie, and an even better play that gave me a 1 in 36 chance to win. As it turns out, with PG in the bag, none of this would have materialized, but still, it was technically a mistake. But I mean, I had time, but even so, to see that over the board, and to think of having to draw IU of all things is just ridiculous, and that is something... You know, this is really, guys, what separates Nigel Richards from the rest of us. I'm confident Nigel would have figured that out. I wish I could have figured that out. I think I'm capable of solving that kind of position. You know, if I were in tournament mode and really super intensely focused and in the zone, maybe I could have. But yeah, that's just absolutely incredible. You know, I love positions like that. You know, that's why I love this game, right? You're never gonna run out of positions like this that are just incredibly complicated and beautiful from a strategical and geometric standpoint. And yeah, that's just amazing. That Q-Lexes wins if I draw IU out of the bag. Like, who would think to get rid of the E and the S of anything on this rack? Like, if any of you guys saw that, then major props to you. Like, that's incredible. But yeah, in any case, it just turned into an excellent game. You know, I'm really happy at least I had some chances to win, even if it didn't quite work out. And yeah, another awesome pre-endgame. 2 really good games this week, so that's good. Another one in 1 week, 7 and 3. Can't complain too much. So that's it for the BestBot games this week. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. Really appreciate your support. Have a great rest of your day. And once again, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at MackMeller589 if you haven't already, and keep tabs on my big hiking trip with Josh. Thanks again for watching, guys. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.